It's the most wonderful time of the year, and nothing captures the fun, taste, and smell of the holidays like a Christmas cookie.
This holiday season, our partners at Better Homes and Gardens are bringing you a special show, the Ultimate Cookie Exchange. Senior editor Jan Miller talking about Christmas cookies and their long legacy with the magazine.
The first holiday cookie that appeared in Better Homes and Gardens was in 1925. An editor by the name of Hortense Eggman, and I love her name, and I wish I had an image, but I do not. She wrote a story just called Christmas Cookies, and the cookies that she wrote about were all mostly European-style cookies, and there was a cookie called Kuchen, and it may be Norwegian, German heritage, but it was a sugar cookie. And so what was really fun about it is they included that you could cut it out into shapes, and I'm sure there wasn't any elaborate cookie cutters then, and so if you wanted Christmas holiday shapes, then you needed to trace something on paper, cut that out of paper, and then put that on your dough and trace around your dough to get a tree shape or some other shape. This came from 1959, and I love it because if you look at how many different ways they've treated each cutter, different frostings, you know, the Red Hots, I grew up with those on cookies. I think that's pretty iconic. It's still the same base, and I love that continuity through the history. Cookies are personal, and you know, they're so key to people's traditions, and so I would say that we tried to offer new ideas for someone to try to either adopt a new tradition or to spark somebody's creativity. We first started just a total cookie issue in 1989. Those issues strictly just go to the newsstand. You'll find them in the grocery store, and I know I challenge anyone to have missed them, but cookies was one of the most popular and has made one of our biggest sellers. We do that new every year. It's one of the most special ways I feel like you can share the spirit of the season. When I read the first editor's letter from 1922, Better Homes and Gardens, as I was digging into some of our archives, E.T. Meredith wrote a letter, referenced that, you know, America had been through a really hard time. It was, you know, the World War I, you know, they were just coming through that. People didn't have a lot. He recognized some of the really tough things that people had seen and the losses that people had experienced, and knew that he just felt like now was the time to show everyone your Christmas spirit more than ever. And I would have to echo that. It almost gave me chills when I was reading the letter, because it felt like, wow, you know, it feels a little bit like this year. You know, we've all had some hard times, we've had some losses, and you know, it's time to show your spirit.
How awesome is that?
That segment you said was making you emotional.
It almost made me emotional. I'm not kidding, but really, she's right. And their cookies are so beautiful, but there's something about a Christmas cookie. Like, it feels like it's not Christmas without it, even though my cookies look nothing like their cookies.
I had a chance to meet Jan in Des Moines, our Meredith corporate headquarters. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's so cool and down to earth, and just really knowledgeable and passionate about what she does.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that there. So Better Homes and Gardens is owned by the parent company of this television station. That's the Meredith Corporation.
And the Better Home and Garden special holiday show, the Ultimate Cookie Exchange. It'll air throughout the holiday season here on Fox 10, so be sure to look out for that. Maybe get some inspiration for your Christmas cookies this year.
I love it. All right, well.